Wanna ride the wave from Murray's. Wave from Murray's. She wanna ride the wave from Murray's.
Wave Murray's. She wanna ride the wave.
Welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast. I'm your boy Julian Blaq, and this is my brother here, Quarter Water TV. If this is your first time in the podcast, please feel free to go and smash that subscribe button on Quarter Water TV for weekly content.
Yes, sir.
And also the music we play in the background. The one we have now is Murray's. It's Mark Matthew featuring Shawn Silver. Shawn and Mark's music are listed in the description. Please go ahead and check out their Spotify. And also you can check out the last podcast. Mark actually came and hang out. He might be on the next one too. We'll see. But this is episode 25. Hard. Oops. I accidentally cleared the Hard Pause Podcast thing.
Said Ravens is embarrassing themselves. That's all I got to say. Oh, the Baltimore Raven gang. Man. Who they playing the 49ers, I think.
Hard pause. I gotta re-record that. Let me clear that. All right. Here we go. Sorry, what was you talking about with today's topics? We were talking. Actually, I mentioned the border situation.
The border shit, yeah.
All right, the problem.
Oh, the Chiefs. All right.
Okay, cool. What's up, Chris Chaos? Chris Chaos is the homie. He's out here in Virginia too.
Shout out Chris Chaos.
Yeah, but what we were talking about the border situation has been a problem, and it's always a problem. But it
got worse. It's this the worst it ever been ever.
Well, the problem is that they kind of let the world know we were going to be lax in our policies and not enforcing it. So
dumbass Biden.
It wasn't Mayorkas ain't off the hook either. But a lot of these people are coming because they're thinking they're coming for jobs, they're coming for benefits. They're literally coming here to get free shit.
Free shit, yeah. And then 5 years from now, they're gonna turn around and call Black Americans lazy. It happens every single time. This shit is strange. It happens every time, and nobody sees it. Man, I got a theory, dog. I got a theory that's a controversial theory, and I don't really care. I'm gonna show you what I think. I think because certain people birth rates is down and our birth rates is up, I feel like this is a way to kind of dilute what's going on for real, because certain people birth rates is down, people can't have kids, and we having a bunch of kids, and I feel like certain people, you know what I mean, want shit to look, trying to play, they using they making people honorary other people, if that makes sense. If you catch my
you're not the first person I heard, and the people were warning of this type.
It's looking like that now. It's looking like the Democrats on more bullshit than them right wing niggas. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, but they always been on just as much bullshit.
It's worse because at least Obama was sending niggas back.
Nah, he was letting them in too, but he didn't tell them all to come. That's why it wasn't an emergency. Basically,
but he sent a lot of people back. If you look at the deportation during Obama,
but that's because Obama didn't immediately change the policies to tie the hands. Meanwhile, hold up, he didn't immediately tie the hands of immigration, so he let it work its way for the first few years, and that's why his first few years he had high numbers. But as soon as his policies kicked in, those numbers start going down.
Yeah. Let me say this too, right? This migrant issue ain't a black, white, Spanish. It ain't nobody. We all hate that shit. Everybody, all Americans, everybody that live in America that been here, that pay taxes, we all hate that shit. All of us.
It's a self-created issue. If it goes unchecked and you don't enforce your rules, people are gonna take advantage. And the problem is everyone, they try to pluck at your heartstrings and make you feel compassionate because they come from. I
don't give a fuck about that shit. We went through this. We went through worse shit than they going through right now. Build your nation up, dog. And that's build your shit up.
And the immigration law is a war for millions of people to come in legally. So there's a problem because they created this problem by not sending these folks back. And
send them back, man. Build your own. Or since y'all want to give people so much money, why don't y'all just go down there and take y'all money and go build up their infrastructure so these people stay in their own countries?
They already been
Get
sending
out of here with that.
that don't work
That's what I'm saying. Use that to build up their countries. How y'all gonna send people money and let them come in? So y'all double scamming us then. Y'all double whamming us with this bullshit. I get paid $200 a week and out of here calculating just facts. Facts.
But here
that's a lot of people screaming shit like that. Like a box of cereal, $8.
Yeah.
For real. Like
But
come on, man. What's going on?
The crazy thing that's going on at the border right now is Texas took over the border because Border Patrol, through the order, was lifting border walls and letting people in and doing crazy stuff. So Texas put their National Guard down there and built their own section of wall and barriers. And a judge ordered, because the Texas National Guard wasn't letting the Border Patrol get over to break down their wall to let people in. So a judge ordered the Texas governor to let them do that. And the Texas governor said, no, go fuck yourself. He put more wire up and built more wall.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm with the Texas dude, because the thing is, this the thing though. Nobody probably got it worse than Texas, dog. Texas, New Mexico, these type of places, Arizona, these places getting it the worst for real. But they border states.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they've been sick of this situation.
They've been sick of this shit. That's what I'm saying. So now we all feeling it, and this ain't got nothing to do with race or nothing. We all mad, but everybody. Every time I look, in Chicago, right? It was Asians out there, Spanish people, blacks, whites. It was everybody together. We all are mad. It's too many people, dog. And then y'all eating off us, like, and then gonna turn around. This the thing, right? Then y'all. This is what I know is gonna happen because it happens every time. Y'all gonna come here, y'all getting all this free shit, and y'all gonna turn around and call the black people lazy. Guaranteed.
We got
guaranteed. Here. I'm about to break El Chapo. Shout out to El Chapo. Because if you notice, it wasn't like this. El Chapo at least was feeding his people. Let El Chapo out.
Yo, welcome to the broadcast. Killjoy Delta, thank you for popping in. Much love. I'm all good. I hope all is well with you. Oh, and the last little piece of it, the Texas governors being backed by 27 state governors. 27 other governors are backing the Texas governor.
It's probably more than that. It's probably a bunch of them that don't want to say nothing. Yeah. I bet you it's more. There's way more than that.
Oh, what's up, big?
He was the Thanos. He kept the balance. These facts.
This is my brother Tristan, man, right here. Yo, well, Tristan, this is actually my brother. My brother, Quarter Water TV, but Tristan's a cool man. We met back on the old school app I used to be on. Brother's like an audio video professional. He does that shit for a living.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we chilling, big dog. Well, and here's one of the biggest things I was trying to bring up too is this is the closest you've been. You literally have a National Guard keeping federal officers from an area they're supposed to be policing because the administration has the federal officers ripping down the law and violating the Constitution and violating the sovereignty of the border.
Yo, Biden need to go to jail.
He's never gonna. Presidential
He's
immunity.
not going to, but he needs to. The shit he's doing is he needs to jail, dog. It's like nigga, because you old, you just trying. So this what it seemed like to me. I could be tripping, right? It seemed like because Biden old and he know he almost at the upper room and shit like that. I think if I didn't know no better, it looked like he trying to destroy the country because he about to die. That's what it looked like to me.
Well, if you listen to a younger Biden speak, the shit he's doing is completely against
what he used to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like now it feel like he trying to, like he just on some other shit. I don't know, like.
Well, I think it's somewhat whatever people are really in control, he's following their lead because everything he's doing is against all the shit he talked about when he was younger. So if that's the case, that makes me even more think that all of this is the offset because our birth rates is up. That's what it looked like to me because you throwing all them people on top of us too. It ain't like they going in the suburbs. These people is going, you know what I'm saying? These people is going in the hoods, like
So I don't know, dog. I don't. Y'all pushing. It's like they pushing people. They pushing black people in the middle of nowhere, right? This is happening in every major city in America. They pushing the black people out in the middle of nowhere, and then they letting the migrants come in like the city parts. It's the craziest thing you ever seen in your life. That's what's going on in America. Like,
Wow.
I don't know.
I got a good. Let's give hard pause. That's still not a good one. I'm gonna record another one later.
Yeah, get Biden out of here, man.
Yo, and you know what's funny is here's the conspiracy theory with not so much of a conspiracy theory. Obama already asked Biden to step down, and they're trying to push Michelle Obama to run.
Yeah, I'm cool on all get Democrat. I'll take a racist, straight up KKK member over these niggas right now, dog. I don't want nothing to do with no Democrats because y'all all on the same. Y'all all the same. Like I'm cool on y'all. Like let's try the other side real quick.
Well, everybody got their dark history, and everybody got their pockets lined with big pharma. Everybody's got a little massage.
Yeah, I'm just talking about what's going on right now. At least when them other niggas was in the office, it wasn't 300,000 people coming in the country every day. That shit is crazy. Well, and then right, let me show you something. What baffles me every time, right? America has mad unoccupied land. Put them niggas in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the tax resources aren't there yet. They need your tax dollars, buddy.
But y'all, they getting it from the federal government, so it don't matter where
they're getting it from the feds. That's still your tax dollars.
But listen to what I'm saying. Put them in the middle of nowhere in America, though. Stop putting them on top of niggas. Put them in the middle where's nobody living. Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, all these places nobody lives at. Put these people there. Let them build up these places. Why y'all keep putting them on top of us, though? Yeah. It's aliens landing everywhere. The shit is going funny, yo, dog. I ain't go front. It's getting wild because that tunnel thing is crazy. That you seen that?
Yeah, I seen the articles where they had the tunnel going over to.
But did you see the video of the niggas coming out the ground?
I seen. I don't know if I seen the one you're talking about, but I seen some of them crawling out of grate, coming out the ground.
Yeah, that tunnel stuff is crazy. That's in New York City.
They were saying that
and nobody went to jail behind that.
They said they were digging a tunnel so they had access to the synagogue without being stopped by COVID.
Yeah, it sound good.
It wasn't for human trafficking, they claim.
Yeah, it sound good. It was bloody mattresses and stuff that found down there. So certain people say too. Why there wasn't no DNA or no forensics, motherfucker? They cemented the tunnel. They said they cemented the tunnels the next day, so they ain't do no investigation.
Nope. How
we know what we just took their word for it?
I mean, that's what you got, their word.
That's a perfect segue, right? If we just take a nigga's word for it, right? I just seen a news thing, right? About a man in North Carolina was in jail 44 years, wrongly convicted of the R word, right? He gets out. They find out he was wrongly convicted. The prosecutors and everybody else held information. The prosecutors, DA, they was holding information. They found out the dude was innocent. They try to let him out of jail and give him $750,000 for 44 years of his life. He turned him down. He ended up getting $22 million.
That was a spit in his face to even offer that.
This one, but they'll try to play you like that because they probably thought, oh, this nigga been in jail all his life. He probably dumb. Let's try it. He won $22 million and an apology.
And that still ain't gonna give him his life back.
Man, that nigga ran Claude in real life. He an old man. We need a Carlo with all these racial joining forces stand up with all this BS. I don't even think it's the crazy shit. It's not really even. It's not a race thing. People just mad at people that's just coming in here for real. What's going on, Martha?
What's
you know what I'm saying? I don't really know about it ain't really no race shit. Like this migrant shit ain't even about race. No, that's like our main issue. Everybody mad about that shit.
And it ain't, and it's all racists just walking up in this hoe.
Exactly. It's all, but it ain't about it's just about like eventually it ain't gonna be enough resources. Let them people stay in their own countries and build up their own. I don't get it. We didn't. All right, this is a prime example. The reason why I feel so strongly about that, right? We got our asses whooped forever, dog.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't run nowhere. They try to say, "Oh, y'all went to Liberia." You know a nigga that went to Liberia, bro?
Nope.
Do you know anybody's family that knows somebody that went to Liberia? I don't know nobody. They keep trying to say, "Oh, y'all went to Liberia." That wasn't us. I don't know what black people they sent over there, but it was nobody from my family or nothing.
No.
So I don't know nothing about that. Like we stayed and fought.
No.
So
So I opened up another tab accidentally.
Yeah, we stayed and fought for our. And I feel like everybody else should do that. If everybody stayed where they from and fight and build their own lands up, it'll be a better world for real.
That's one of the situations they were talking about with the mass immigration. Yo, thank you for that love up there, Miss Iris. Freaking a lot of countries need these people. We take their best, their brightest, their greatest, and bring them over here.
We not though. That's cap. That's another cap that these. Hold on, let me say this. How it's supposed to be, but let's be honest though. The immigration that we get, and you do know these people is emptying their jails and just sending bum ass niggas up here.
Well, that can't happen. That happens, but that can't happen with our normal immigration system. Those people.
But this ain't our normal immigration. These people walking across water, bro.
Yeah, this isn't immigration. What they're doing is illegal. It's not immigration.
But that's what I'm talking about. So this we talking about what's going on now. These people emptying their jails. I know that's what's going on. Because the crime is starting to go up. If you watch it, if you look at the news, the crime is going up. People breaking in people's houses. They just was rioting in Florida in the mall, stealing a bunch of shit. It's stuff going on. Like,
yeah. So no, but I was telling you, here's how they screwed us. They keep calling these people immigrants. They're not immigrants. Immigrants are
they're
people
not
illegally. So
they're aliens.
And they have a foundation. They have family. They have a foundation set up when they come. They don't have all these problems, and they don't need our money. They have their own money. You know what I'm saying? They may apply for grants for businesses and shit, but legal immigrants don't have these problems. Okay, what's Chris saying here?
Yeah, that's another thing they ain't talking about too. A bunch of Ukrainians is over here too. They just acting like it's only South Americans. It's other people too. It ain't just them.
The Ukrainians actually have a war, so they can actually come over as political refugees. They have a legal recourse to come. You know? The other folks don't. You can't. Financial refugee is not a thing. You can't. Oh, my country's shitty, I want to come. That's not how.
I don't understand why these people don't. I don't get it, dog.
And on top,
I don't get it.
How the asylum system works. You don't jump a bunch of countries and get to your one you feel like and go asylum. You have to claim asylum in the first country you land in outside of your country if you really are an asylum.
That's another thing too. I was about to say that these people is crossing 4 or 5 different countries to come here. Like,
yeah, and you know what usually happens if you do break that rule? A country that's forcing their immigration law sends you back to one of the countries you jumped through for you to claim it there, and then you can apply while you're there. Like, let's say they all claimed asylum in Mexico, then applied to come here as an asylee. They would have to pass the asylum system, whatever system Mexico has up, and then qualify to come here. But we just let them all in. Mexico just boom, boom, boom.
And I heard there's certain places down there that ain't even bad. Like, so they crossing these places that ain't bad and still they just coming here to get free shit. That's what it is.
Exactly.
They coming here to get money and free shit because there's other countries that's not bad that they crossing over them countries and coming here just to get free shit because of this Biden dude and whoever else is they saying is whatever. Like, I don't know. I just feel like unless your country, the war thing, cool, right? But unless your country is going through that type of strife, I feel like you people should fight and build up your own countries.
Well, that's where I
don't care. I feel like that.
I was bringing up too. There was people that were talking about. That's why I was bringing up that usually on a legal immigration system, we're bringing over doctors, lawyers, IT people on the legal portion, not this walk-in shit. This walk-in
shit, we getting all the trash. I'm telling you, we getting all the trash. These countries is empty, and I know that's what it is because it only make common sense. Oh, you bums want to leave? Go ahead, leave. And y'all over here begging for free shit. It ain't like the doctors and the Lord. They gonna 10 years from now, they gonna act like that's what they come from, though. You do know that, right? They gonna be talking to you like they come from loyalty and they got all this shit back in their home. They all do that. Like they all that shit is amazing. They all do that. Oh, I got all this shit back home. Go on then. And then you got these black. This is the thing that's starting to make me mad too. Let me deep dive right. Now we got these black, like these Democratic shills that's black, right? Mm-hmm. They trying to say they trying to put us like black Americans and trying to convince us that we immigrants too. How? Ain't none of my people from nowhere. You can't deport me nowhere. No, you can't deport my father nowhere. You can't deport my mother nowhere. My grandparents, my great grandparents, my great great grandparents, my great great. I can keep going. Like, what are y'all talking about?
What they doing when they're talking about that immigrant stuff? They're using the fact that every single person that's here in the United States, their ancestors immigrated here, whether they were forced immigration through slavery or immigrated here willingly from another spot.
Is that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's every country then. Outside of Africa, that's every single country outside of Africa.
Outside of Africa, outside of Europe.
No, even them, they from Africa too. So let's outside of Africa, everybody. That's bullshit. That don't even make no sense. I'm not no immigrant, dog. But you can't send me nowhere. I've been to jail mad times. I've never been threatened with deportation. You can't send me nowhere.
Who the hell is? They're actually trying to say that they can deport everybody.
No, I'm just saying the fact that you got these Democratic shills trying to convince us that somehow we immigrants too, like we should be fighting for these people. But hell no, I ain't no immigrant. Ain't nobody in my family an immigrant. Well, I don't know no immigrants.
Even legally, these people that are telling us fight for, they're not immigrants. They're migrants.
Well, migrants or illegal aliens. My people ain't from nowhere. My people from here.
But they're calling.
We've been here centuries. That's what I'm saying. But we've been here centuries. How the fuck I'm an immigrant? We've been here centuries, dog. Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, that don't make no sense. Stop doing this. What they be trying to do, right? I get what you trying to do. They trying to tug on our heartstrings because they know we sympathetic to everybody. So what they trying to do is make us feel sorry for these people and try to fight. I'm not fighting for these people. They can go home. They ain't starving over there. Some of these people look. I ain't see a skinny one of them niggas. What are you talking about? They all got weight on them. They eating over there. They ain't starving. Bro, am I tripping?
No.
Do they look like they starving? Do these people look like the kids don't look unhealthy? None of that. Like, what are y'all talking about? These people ain't starving. They just all right. They poor, man. It's mad niggas. And you could go to Baton Rouge and see poor motherfuckers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's one of the things.
Mississippi, the whole state of Mississippi is damn near poor. West Virginia, this places here that's poor. Like, just because you poor don't like you still surviving. Your kids is healthy. I don't get it. Like,
yeah. What's this, Mark? We already talked about this. Mark's talking about the Colombian cartels are killing people in Ecuador because they said no to letting drugs funnel through, and there's martial law basically in a war zone. Well, Ecuador.
That's another thing too. Let me say this. Hold on. Before you go down that hole, that's another thing too. If you're a poor country, right?
Mm-hmm.
This might sound crazy, right? But every powerful country has done it. They just don't talk about it. If you're a poor country, you should be trying to commit crime to get money, like as far as drugs and all that. That's how you build your economy up. Every other country does that too. Like, exactly, Ohio. It's a bunch of states, right? So each country, I'm gonna show you what America did. You know what America did when they try to build it up? They created slavery, not created slavery, but they started the transatlantic slave trade, right? That's how they got their money up, right? They went broke again. Hold on, they went broke again. Guess what happened after that? The prohibition. With the alcohol, y'all want to talk about that? How the politicians was happy when alcohol went illegal, so they could sell it out the back door for more money. And the Kennedy father, that's how he got rich. That's what countries do when they go broke. They went broke again in the 80s, and guess what happened? The drugs came, the cocaine. Every time they go broke, they start committing crime. That's what governments do, whether you believe that or not. Whether you think I'm saying some conspiracy shit, it's not a conspiracy. Every country does that. Every powerful country does that. Matter of fact, I tell you one thing, right? How did the UK get their money? You know how the UK got their money?
How?
Sending out most of the alcohol that we was getting during the prohibition. Right. So what is we talk about here? These countries, right? These countries, I'm gonna show you. I even say this about Africa, right? Mm-hmm. You got these countries, y'all over there killing people for stealing. Y'all doing all this stupid shit while the European countries, you do 30 days for stealing. You know why? Because they know you got to commit crime to come up. Going all these people that got money, go in their background, they all was criminals at first, even the white people too. That's not even talking about you go in their background, they was doing something illegal. The Napster dude, what he didn't he steal that from his roommate or the Facebook nigga? Didn't he steal that?
Oh, you talking about Zuck? I don't think so.
Yeah, didn't he steal that? One of them stole something from their roommates or something like that.
He wound up getting pennies on the dollar and his room he got ripped off. I heard.
So he stole it.
In a nutshell.
That's what they do. That's what I'm trying to say. If you go into all these people, if you start going to all these people background that got money, right? And you go in they back, it's some underhanded, slippery, slimy shit that they did to get their money. These poor ass countries trying to be all moral and shit. Get your bread, nigga, and build your country up. Stop playing.
Well, shit, you ain't got to tell some of these other countries their people is grinding over here and over there. Some of the other countries, like you think about the underground with the Chinese folks, the triads and all of them, they grinding for their money.
And how China coming up, fentanyl and all that. So what is we talking about here, dog? That's what I'm trying to, and this what I try to tell somebody from Africa this too. I said, you know what y'all need to do, man? What y'all should have did instead of hating on us when niggas was getting all that money in the 80s, y'all should have been the plug. Y'all let all the Spanish niggas get all that money. Y'all should have been growing poppy and all that. Y'all got natural. Y'all could do all of that over there. Y'all got the soil for it. But y'all too busy. The white supremacists to convince y'all to hate on us so bad. Y'all don't want to connect with us. Y'all rather connect with the nigga that's robbing y'all.
He said the money machine is now the pharmaceutical companies. Henceforth, coronavirus got so many mutations with the G virus and the T virus. Now they all become the Raccoon City next. Become the next Raccoon City. That's funny.
He right, but you know what's crazy about that? These pharmaceutical companies is the same companies that been getting all the money ever. They just changed it. It's the same people. Ain't no different. Who's if you try to Google who created Percocet, you can't even find out who created this shit. They don't know where this stuff coming from. We don't know these people. It's some kind of who owns these companies. They'll tell you, oh, it's a board. Who started it then? Companies don't start like that. How companies just start with how these companies just come out of nowhere with a board and how it don't work like that?
They know where they started. They just not
exactly. That's like, my point. That's what I'm saying.
It was what you call it? There was during the Holocaust, there was a company that was throwing experiments on women, and they got the Nazis to give them 150 or 200 healthy women, and to do experiments on, and they killed all of the ladies. All the ladies wound up passing away from the experiments, and they asked them for more, and they gave them more. And now this company is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies today. Still, I can't think of the name of it. Not Bayer. One of those big pharma companies. That's all you be like.
Hold
hard pause. Yo, welcome to the hard pause. I gotta clear that joint. Hard Pause Podcast. But welcome back. Welcome to the podcast. If this is your first time in here and you haven't already done so, please go ahead and smash that follow button and that subscribe button, whichever the case may be, whichever platform you're coming in from. Quarter Order TV puts out quality content regularly. So go ahead and hit that subscription. Go hang out with the brother.
Yeah, but that's crazy, man. I'll be like, man, to the Africans, if you ever see this, to you Africans, anyhow, any country you from, I don't care where you from, do what you gotta do to build your country, man. For real. And to the South Americans, I don't need to talk to them because they got money down there. Them cartels be having bread. They just don't want to, they just be greedy. They don't want to help their community. They don't want to build up the infrastructure. They got enough money. You ain't gonna tell me them niggas ain't got enough money to build up infrastructure. They do.
Yeah,
they just don't. So I don't gotta speak to them Africans though. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all on this moral shit. Y'all chopping people arms off and stealing all this goofy shit. Nigga, get your money up and then just build your country up so Nigerians and shit stop fleeing and then coming over here hating on us. Like, ain't nobody got time to be arguing with no black people. Like, what y'all mad at us for? Like, when you think about it, you be like, it's insulting. What y'all mad at us for? They come here telling us we ain't got no culture and all this goofy shit. Like, dog, we ain't do nothing to y'all. Y'all over there catching hell from the Chinamen and white people. We don't got nothing to do with why y'all country messed up. And then y'all come here mad at us for no reason. Acting like we was born with a silver spoon. We don't get the same shit white people get. Like, y'all tripping.
Well, they do have that theory, and I've talked to a few foreign folks, and they act like, well, black people have done nothing the entire time. All they're doing is crying for reparations. I say, yo, we've been at the forefront of inventions. We've been at the forefront of technology, academia. It's that black folks have been doing things. They've accomplished a lot under the most adverse situations than black people from a lot all over the planet. But a lot of the people that are foreigners that are misinformed, y'all drank the Kool-Aid that we are these ignorant, lazy people, and that's not the case.
You know how you squash all that? I'll tell them niggas, tell me one African, one upper class African neighborhood in America with nothing but African immigrants that live there, and then they all getting money. Tell me one neighborhood like that. I could tell you several black American neighborhoods that's like that. Y'all capping on top of the hundreds of other times we done built shit and people done destroyed it. So what y'all talking about? Like, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Like, y'all come here hating on us for no reason. That shit is weird. We don't got nothing to do with y'all. We don't raise our kids and tell them don't hang around Africans or Jamaicans or Haitians or we don't do that goofy shit. That shit is weird. Like, y'all do that. Y'all tell y'all kids don't hang. That shit is goofy. Goofy. Like, that shit is the weirdest shit ever. Like,
yo, we got from Kiss Chaos here. What if the people we knew were evil and were necessary, like dictators, and stood up to America in a sense of doing their own thing and got taken out? For example, Fidel, Saddam, etc. Well, Fidel lived his life to a ripe old age. But
they couldn't touch. They just banned Fidel. He couldn't do no business with nobody, but he lived to be old.
He outlived all of his ops, except for Queen Elizabeth. Got him. She outlived all her ops.
Yeah, but she's so you gotta get past 1 million niggas to get to her. She was just a figurehead. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't really in control. I'm sure it was somebody behind her. That's the people that's in control. You don't see them. They invisible. You don't see them niggas, and they don't lose their job. It ain't no 4-year term. They don't lose their job. They there forever. That's the people that's in control. And all these people know each other. It ain't like,
it's a small circle.
Yeah, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was telling him too. Like when Don was the commander in chief, he rubbed elbows with all these world leaders. So when he went out to meet with them, it wasn't like he didn't know them. He
knew them niggas. He been knew them niggas already.
Hotels in their countries and everything, especially the more developed countries.
All these people been knew each other. You can't even run for president if you don't got no kind of relation. That's why I be like skeptical about Obama. Where did you come from, nigga? Like, you's a strange nigga. You got a strange background. His background is sketchy. Like, all that growing up everywhere. You just is dog. I don't know. You sketchy.
They said he's a fifth cousin removed of the Bushes.
I believe that. I believe everything they be saying about him because he's so sketchy. You can't, like, nigga, who grew up with you? You grew up in where, nigga? You just a sketchy dude, like, and then you got a black man swag, and you ain't grow up around no black man. Is strange.
Well, he got the black man swag. Maybe he picked it up in college.
What college did he go to?
His stateside. Maybe something out in Chicago. I don't know.
He went to I think he went. Didn't he go to an Ivy League college or something?
Yeah, definitely. Hold on. There's Ivy League.
So college. That don't even make no sense. Ain't no niggas there. Ain't no niggas with no swag there.
There might be. You never know.
Hell no.
Hard pause. I still got to record that. Hard pause. Welcome to
Man, that
the.
nigga went to Harvard, man. Ain't no niggas there, man. Get out of here. Like, ain't no swaggy. It's smart. Not saying it's black people there, but they ain't swaggy. Like, where did you get that dog? That don't. It's weird to me.
He does
weird to me.
Yeah, he does have
It's
that.
weird. That shit is strange, man. I don't care what nobody say. When you really start thinking about it, he's a strange dude. Like,
and I thought he changed because he was adopted by his stepdad, and he somehow changed his name back to Barack Hussein Obama II.
He just a strange. His background. When you really start to think about it, you be like, nigga, I get it. You got with Michelle, but cool. But I don't get this. I don't get like, where did you get that from? Like, you don't just grow up with that. If you grew up around all different cultures of people, you ain't gonna end up with no swag. Like, that's weird. Like, it's like you practice that somewhere.
It's possible.
And that's crazy. That's an agent. That's agent type shit. That's a strange.
You think he's a Manchurian candidate? Trump Sally, the way he is. No, the way he is, he be honest, calling out his people, especially Hillary, with the tax code or breaks. He is accused of using. He was like, "So did you, bitch?" Well, Hillary tried to call him out, yeah, and then he said, "Yeah, your donors, ho."
Yeah, but the thing with Trump is Trump on bullshit too, but at least he'll throw a little bit of truth in there. He on bullshit too, though. I don't trust they be like, Democrat, they all the same. They all on the same bullshit for real. But I'll take one of them Republicans let them niggas give it a try. I'd rather not vote. I'm not voting. These niggas give you goofy candidates. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna get Andrew Gillum. Like, what y'all doing out here, man? Like, what are y'all doing out here, man? You got what's that fat dude that be on the end of the YouTube too? Roland Martin.
Oh yeah.
His sidekick, he got a sidekick named Dr. Carr. I forgot his first name, but his name is Dr. Carr. He was just up there the other day talking about the migration ain't a problem. Man, you better look around you. Everybody on Earth, on the USA Earth is mad about nigga. What? Everybody traffic is up. It's people angry, dog.
Yo, but here's the deal. Here's where I think that a lot of these middle class and upper middle class or wealthy individuals are thinking it's not a problem. It's not directly affecting them, their neighborhood.
Yeah, I wait till these people put their flag down, and because this is the thing, right? I'm gonna show you where the chaos is gonna come from. They giving them money now. They can't keep doing that. We gonna wrap that up. They can't keep doing that. When these people get to where they get, and it ain't enough jobs for all these people, because it's not. It ain't enough jobs for all these people. What's gonna happen when y'all realize ain't enough jobs for all these bums?
Oh. Yo, he did get his BA from Columbia University in New York City, so he spent some time in the city. Maybe that's where he picked this swag up.
Nah, ain't no swag in that city he was at. He was in Manhattan. He ain't go to no borough or nothing. He don't even act like a New York City dude either.
He got that Harvard law degree. Nah, he don't.
Exactly. He don't. He practiced that swag. He wasn't hanging around no black
University of Chicago law for a bit.
Ain't no niggas down. Ain't no niggas down there neither. Chicago is segregated too. Believe that. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like they act like, hey, we're like old block and all that. It's not.
Maybe
I've been to Chicago.
He was hanging with some Americanized Nigerian. Them dudes pick up swag quick.
Nah, they different though. They don't. All right, show me one Nigerian that got swag. I'll wait too.
Now I went to academy with one that didn't. He came over here when he was.
They be cool, but they don't really be like. It ain't no like not like that. Like how they talk. I'm talking about how he talk. Well, Nigerians be cool, but some of them they don't really be like, they don't be smooth talking like that. They still be having like accent a little bit. Like
this nigga, they completely lost his shit. I was so surprised. I thought he came here younger, but he came. Man,
I bet you if I hear him, I bet you if I hear that nigga talk, I know he ain't from here.
I swear he was from New York.
Now I can always tell when them niggas they say words different. I can always hear that accent.
That you talking about Michael Blackson? That dude is weird on purpose.
Yeah, I think he be doing it heavy. I think he got an accent, but I think he be throwing sauce on it.
Yeah, to make to try
Cause
to.
he been here too long. Yeah, he been here a long time. Like
All right, let me bounce up out of this hole. I'm trying to think of what else we got up on here with today's topics. Everybody screaming about the Texas governor, man. He let his balls hang out.
everybody gonna start doing that. They gonna start sending these people all over the place because ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's too much of them. You can't. It ain't enough room.
Well, you know what it is too is just a ridiculous amount. They said that since he's been in, he's let in about 8 million people. 8 or 9.
When the last time you been up here?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah, it's been a minute since Grandpa died early last year.
nigga. Watch when you come back up here. You gonna be amazed. Them niggas all over the place, bro. We don't even really got Puerto Ricans no more.
They didn't drown out the Puerto Ricans.
I swear to God. All we got is Dominicans and South Americans, South Central America. That's all we got. It's like a sprinkle of Puerto Rican here and there, but all the Puerto Ricans that moved to like Waterbury.
Yo, Chris said I should run for president, you for VP, and he want to be our Secretary of Defense.
Shit. It'll be a disaster out here.
Like them, they had yellow cake, nigga. Remember that Dave Chappelle skit? Yeah, yellow cake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, all the Puerto Ricans left. They all live in PA.
I swear to God, they Puerto Ricans do not live. It's like a little bit of them. They here, but it ain't a lot. Like it ain't a lot like it used to be. It's mad South and Central Americans. Them niggas all you go watch when you come back up here. They got their own restaurants, their own clubs, all that already.
Well, you got to think about it too. It's like once they flooded with everybody, the people that were already established here, they all of a sudden they got new source of income coming in. They got their peoples in the neighborhood.
Man, yeah, they got everything now. Like the thing is, I don't got nothing against a few people coming, but 300,000 a day, doggy. Come on, man.
Here's the deal: no one has anything against immigration. They try to act like if you're against people just flooding and shirking the rules and just coming in without permission. That's
the shit I got. Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Yeah, that's what most people don't. Even the immigrants are anti that. The real immigrants who actually processed this shit,
went through the
years, paid the money, came over, petitioned for their relatives to come, and now you got just people jumping ahead of the line, taking all resources they didn't contribute to. We're spending money on them. And the illegal immigrants are sitting there like, what the fuck?
The legal ones is more mad than we are. Them niggas want them niggas gone ASAP. Them the niggas more mad. Them niggas mad. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like it's not a race thing. It ain't y'all just it's too much of y'all. And y'all need to build your own fucking country up. That's how I feel. Fuck it. And what America wasn't always good. They act like America was always good. It was fucked up out here for a long time. The Great Depression was just in the 20s, right? The 1920s.
That's also where they started digging in our pockets for our taxes about that too.
That's federal. What I'm saying the federal tax, yeah, that was the solution for the Depression. That was about 100 years ago, like so. It was just messed up out here, like
it was supposed to be with not only the Depression is supposed to help with the debt from the war, and then also on top of that, they lied. They said they weren't supposed to be in everybody's pockets. They were only supposed to tax the rich. Just like when Biden said, we're only going to tax people 400,000 and more. You can't do that. You're going to have to tax everybody, my guy.
That's a fact. Yeah, my thinking is that's the main shit. It's fucking. It's certain places. It's certain things I understand because I know we getting resources from certain places that they ain't telling us. So certain shit I understand, but then there's other shit we ain't getting shit from these people. We just helping anybody. Like nigga, we can't. We got our own issues. It's mad people sleeping on the ground in America right now. I don't get it because it's mad unoccupied land.
Yeah,
it's a whole abandoned towns. Even in Connecticut, it's abandoned towns. It was a town. I don't know if it's still for sale, but it was a whole town for sale for like $2 million. Johnson, Connecticut. I swear. It was a whole town for sale for $2 million.
But you know,
It's places you could put these people, man. Stop throwing. Why y'all keep throwing these people on top? Even if you gonna let them here, put them where nobody can see them. Put them in the middle of nowhere and let them build up them towns.
but they're putting
Make that be they work. Y'all giving them money. Make them work for their money.
but they're putting them places where they want to go, where they were told every place.
That is the craziest shit on earth. Like, that's crazy.
And some of the places they're going are places that act like they were sanctuary cities and they had all these resources, and they really didn't. They never do. Whenever
they don't.
Yeah.
Every city, every major city in America, right? The Board of Education is fighting for money, right? But y'all acting like y'all got resources. Y'all don't. Every city broke. That's what I'm saying. What are we doing here? Like,
well, Connecticut.
I don't get it. Biden's weird.
In Connecticut, Connecticut, they taxes is crazy, and they be wilding out. Like I told you,
but we make more money than that other niggas too, though.
Yeah, but what they try to do, like Bridgeport would always do this. That's why, like, if you pay your car taxes, you got to keep a receipt, because they used to do an audit whenever someone new come in, and I had to pay the same taxes on a car 3 times because my dumb ass ain't keep my receipt. And then they sent me a letter in the mail. I was like, yo, I paid it. And I paid it. And after the last time I kept it. And then they tried it again and I showed them the receipt. Once I left, you know what they did? I had a life insurance policy where my address was still at the old house. Because the mail need to go there. The mugs that's going to get the money is at the house.
Yeah.
This lady calls me and said, well, I got a letter. I said, yeah, well, you owe taxes because you still you have an address here. I said, no, I don't. I bought a home out here years ago, and I had to pay the last time I filed taxes. Well, you need to remove your address, that address out of Connecticut. I said, who the hell are you to tell me where I need to remove anything? She was like, well, we're just going to come after the money again. And I said, and you're going to be wasting Connecticut tax dollars because you ain't getting shit. And I'm gonna
I don't live there.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about here though, right? The law is the law, right? Say the law, they be like, yo, they gotta send all them people, them illegal aliens back.
They'll send them.
Connecticut immigration gonna send them niggas back. Ace, they gonna be rounding niggas up by 1,000. They'll round all you niggas up quick.
They'll need to help with the cops because Connecticut immigration is still immigration. They federal law.
Yeah, it's definitely that's who it's the police is gonna be the ones coming to get you. It'll be 1 or 2 immigration agents and the police. That's how they gonna come for you.
And here's what
I seen them do that when they were sending the Jamaicans back.
Mm-hmm.
They went crazy on them. I said, oh. They was going in the clubs, just holding everybody inside the club and making you put your hand on this thing, the fingerprint thing. They was doing that to everybody. They was going in the clubs doing that shit.
Yeah, checking because your prints get ran through the immigration database so they can see your record.
Was going to all the Jamaican clubs and holding niggas hostage in them shits. I'm telling you, immigration, police, immigration.
I worked for that office for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee the dudes that was doing this was probably years
before.
Yeah,
because remember you called me. You don't remember you called me and told me so and so people was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was that. I remember when that was happening. Like, that's what they was doing. They had the whole thing on the laptop. They had a fingerprint thing. They was making niggas put their hand on that shit. Yeah, everybody.
Trisco shot at two.
And they'll tell if you got your ID, they'll tell certain people that didn't have their ID to go stand over there. That shit was wild. They did that to every club out here for like a year or 2. So they come. Now I'm not saying it's gonna be a whole agency of immigration because it's gonna be police with them.
Well, they do got programs that they can have where the police can have the power to arrest and process immigration stuff. And then people are forgetting that they have that program. I don't know if they shut it down, but they didn't want that. They didn't want peace officers to have immigration powers. So I don't know if they shut it down yet.
He said shot us too.
Boys a fool. They like how Native Americans be making their money and being gangster, holding their own people down, even though some of them are still struggling. Some tribes got their money. The other tribes, they trying their best not to give them their money.
Yeah, they be going through their own shit too. They got because the thing is the thing with the natives though, the other people done infiltrated them too. So it's like I don't know, like you know what I'm saying. But they got their shit, but at least they stay in their own corner. And they do hold it down though. You don't really hear about them. They got all their own shit.
But you know what's crazy is a huge chunk of the especially the Central South Americans, especially near our border. A lot of them got native in them anyway.
Yeah, but it's not the same though. You do know that, right?
Well, some of the tribes is some of the tribe, like my former boss, who's first generation born here, he found out when he took it, he was like 50% Chippewa or some shit like that.
You can't tell. You can't even tell what tribe you from. He capping.
No, they can. You can. They could
From
tell.
genetics. How?
From genetics, because other members of the tribe take the genetic test, and they're in the
Yeah,
system.
but all it's gonna tell you, just like in my DNA, right? It's gonna tell you whether you are whether you come from a northern indigenous or southern. The southern is the Mexicans.
Yeah.
They like different. Even
tribe,
genetically, they different.
Not really. They all in the same tribe. How did they split them up?
I don't know. Somehow but the tribes, how the tribes got split up.
No, because they were traveling back and forth, especially with the southern border. They were traveling back and forth within the United States, nomadic tribe, for centuries. So some of those native tribes near the southern and the native tribes in the mid, they all were mixing and going back and forth and traveling all throughout the centuries.
I don't know, but somehow the genetics is a little different. I'm telling you, because even if you ask like some of them South Americans, when they take like it's this dude at my job, he took the DNA shit, and his shit says Southern Indigenous such and such, like how it says Northern, because even Northern, a lot of the motherfuckers from Canada. Like some of them South America, the motherfucking Mexicans that's up, they come from Northern. What's the name? It's different. Yeah, somehow it's different. I don't know how, but somehow it is.
It's probably a different strain because you had the Indian tribes that were local to the rainforest and all that stuff, like the Aztecs.
Yeah, and northern back then might have been like from Virginia up, like or something, and probably down all of that Florida, all of that shit might have been. It might be different.
From Asia over across the ice caps to Alaska, all the way down here. So
that's the Eskimo niggas.
Yeah.
That's all that means. Yeah, them the same niggas. They the same like Native Americans. They the same niggas. They just migrated to the cold part.
Yeah. What do you got here? I wish
all the prisons in America. Yeah, that'll be wild. The niggas that's locked up here ain't having that though.
Yeah, but the thing about it here is that America, love or hate us, they usually keep our people. Like if one of our people gets stuck overseas, our country don't nickel and dime the country to take them back. They take them back. These other,
you know why? Kind of though. America count people as money.
Yeah, but that too. But you sign a diplomatic obligation not to do that, to have an airline running out of your country. But
they don't give a fuck about that paperwork shit, bro.
But the thing is too, the only time they were held accountable for doing goofy shit, not taking their people back, is when Slick Dick Don was in there. Don wasn't having it. If you get money from us, you taking your people back. If holding you down, you taking your people back.
But what I'm saying is, what I mean by America look at people as money, they look at you stole some money from them. That's how they look at it. Like even because if you a taxpaying citizen, what is that?
Okay.
That's how they look at people. They don't give a fuck about humans. You think they care about people? They don't. Look at our foot. The FDA, half the shit on that's allowable on the FDA causes cancer.
So I just heard this story about how they changed the law. What's that proper? Yo, I heard this story. They changed the law with Zuckerberg's homie when he sold his portion, he became a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
He took his money and left and renounced his American citizenship and lived in another country. They got so mad the IRS made a law. If you sell shit here, you gotta give Uncle Sam his
you think I'll just be making up shit, bro? I'm telling you one thing with me, I'm good. For some reason, the gift God gave me is to analyze certain shit. Like when I be thinking about shit. The reason why America goes so hard when, like, if you hold one of ours for hostage, that's how they looking at it. Like, bitch, nigga, you stole money from me. I need my bread back. Because as soon as you get the person back, they back to work and they back to getting that money. It might sound strange because it's just one person, but they looking at it as if I let you still. It's like some gangster shit. If I let you take one of my people and then you gonna do it again, we ain't having that. Then where my money come? Where my money at?
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying, bro. And Mark Zuckerberg is a big lump of money.
Yeah, his boy.
every year.
Well, no, his boy that sold that money and got those billions and left. That motherfucker pissed him off. Mark pays.
And that's why they lock Wesley Snipes up too.
Oh, because
Wesley Snipes is proof of what I'm saying. He tried to do that same stupid shit. He tried to move to China and renounce his American citizenship. You know what they told that nigga? Man, you make all your money in America, man. Come on, man.
Come back home, nigga.
Yeah, you may go to jail and we go back to work. And what he did, he went to jail. And the first thing he did was he did Brooklyn's Finest. Went right back to work. That's how that shit worked, dog. I'm telling you, that's how the tax shit run. We they workers, we they money. White people too, whether they believe it or not.
Supposedly, when we're all born in the United States, has a secret bank account of X amount of dollars, and they receive it after you die among the money you make throughout your life.
But who pays them? Who pays them?
It's a trust.
From who?
There's some weird trust. What's up, lazy lady? How you doing?
But when people start getting into that talk, right? The weird trust shit, be like, who? All right, so who has this money though? Who, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Corbett, they say they register you with the birth certificate and
listen, man, the people that's in charge in America is linked to the people that's in charge in Britain. Them people run everything. That's it. Like, Britain and America run all that shit. And whoever's allies with them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
IRS is the bulldog to go after you to get your dough. We're doing good, Miss Lazy. How are you? Hope all is well.
The American government, they get it, but it's still the same money though. Like, that's what I'm saying. It don't.
America's an incorporated, according to Russ. He had this big situation.
But who? That's what I'm saying. With, like, right. Happy to have my So all right. So look, right. What I mean by that is, right, if it's the powers that be, the people in charge, right, that's getting this money, who's paying the people that's in charge? They got all the money anyway. They in charge of printing the money.
That's true.
They printing money. And they stealing resources while they printing money. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can't, some of that conspiracy stuff, I'll be like, who who gonna pay the man in charge? Like,
yeah, I mean, once you know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get that mother to come on and explain this stuff, or maybe do a little research. I don't care enough about that particular version of the conspiracy theory to actually do the research myself. Some of the
it's just deep, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it go too deep because ain't nobody can't. They always want more, but they getting all the money. There is no more money. Like, once you steal, look, once you stealing all the resources, right? You printing all the money. What else is there? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, beyond rich. This is what I mean, right? Bill Gates that had the money, right? The IRS will come and tell that nigga, yo, you got too much money. Donate some of that shit. Am I tripping? They do it all the time. They did it like 3 times already or some shit.
Well, I mean, a lot of times they don't even. I don't know if they're telling these mugs, but usually these billionaires.
Somebody telling these niggas, man, you got look. You done touched the threshold, bro. You gotta give. I think that's what at least I believe that shit. I don't believe somebody just wake up one day and say, yo, let me just donate half my bread, and then try to get it all back again and do it again.
They never donate half their bread. They donate the bread for a tax break on them being raped. That's all.
Nah, I think Bill Gates done donated half his money before,
and he done replaced it all.
He got it all back mad fast.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't.
What's the point?
Yeah, like, I don't. That's why when you get to a certain place, it's like how much they could buy everything. It ain't who's paying Bill Gates. Who you think paying him? Nobody.
Yeah, he's buying up all this farmland and doing.
Yeah, nobody that could pay Bill Gates. Like, it's certain people like the Rothschilds. Nobody can't pay them. Who paying them? Wherever the money is going, they grabbing it wherever it's going. They grabbing it from the source, nigga. Can't nobody pay them. What's the dude that be flying? They said was flying the rocket ship out of space. Like, who gonna pay this nigga? Was that Jeff Bezos?
I know, but Jeff got on a rocket ship. Yeah, I heard he did. Yeah, to orbit.
That's what I'm saying. Who paying these niggas? Like, you can't pay a nigga like that.
Dude,
they say he was flying people up there, charging people like a certain amount of millions and flying people up there and then bringing them back.
Yeah, I mean, some people were saying they were a little irritated that billionaires had the power to do what they were doing with the flight. It should be the government. I'm about to say, yo, but if you give civilians a right to work and expand the technology, it's gonna be hella better and faster than it could be with the government. Government got all these regulations and bullshit and red tape.
Dog, if you got $1 billion, the government got you on speed dial. Let's cut that out. Let's not even talk like that.
It ain't running SpaceX. Elon is.
Huh?
The SpaceX and these technology companies that are doing
yeah,
this
he's probably running it, but dog, if you out your rabbit ass mind, if you think the government ain't got nothing to do with that,
it's gonna be government regulation, but they can't control a nigga like they control their own space.
You think
like,
so?
I
Right.
believe so. Because if they did,
I don't believe that.
Billionaire. They would have took all his dough.
They control him. Why take all his dough if we got certain control over you?
Well, no, I don't think they have as much as you think. Because even with Twitter, after he started out and all that government shit, he got nervous and upped the security.
What government shit?
How they?
What did he say?
He let off the Twitter files that they were trying to get into Trump shit. They were making up shit. They were
because there's two sides.
Yeah, the
that's
FBI,
different though, bro.
The
That's
FBI
a little
was
different.
Directly working.
Hold on though.
Shit.
Hold on, bro. There's two, but that's a little different because that's politics shit. There's two sides to that. There's the other side though that don't give a fuck about that side. He leaked the information on.
The FBI don't care that he let their shit out, that they were manipulating and controlling.
It depends on what side the FBI on. If they on the Democratic,
they're always on the damn side. They ain't on the Republican.
So there you go. That's what.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's only two sides to this shit. That's what I'm saying. There's a whole nother side of government that don't give a fuck about that. So he ain't telling on the whole government. He ain't tell no deep secrets. He told on one side.
I know that. Yeah.
He ain't telling, but I'm saying he ain't telling no shit about like the real shit that he probably know.
Well, the government meddling in civilians' freedom of speech is always a huge deal. Everyone denied
but we always knew that, though. We knew that shit.
It was denied as long as they didn't have proof.
They still deny it.
But he let out the proof that they were. They can't deny.
But they still deny. They still do though.
Can't.
You'll get one nigga. Them niggas will still deny that shit. They'll say he lying.
They can't. They can't now. It's been on Hill testimony. We know that they did it. It's already out there.
Yeah, they'll still deny that shit. I'm telling you, they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know nothing about that. Who was doing that? Who? the Dems? What Democrat name? What's his name? What's his name? Who did it?
They was
all of them.
They was so flamboyant, bro. They hired former government employees. They got all the emails with the FBI. But then
But who was it though?
Oh, the name? I don't remember. I don't remember the whole testimony.
But no, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. Who the whole thing is? What I'm trying to say is like, right? When people be saying all these lies come out, right? If you just say you get Biden is gonna act like he don't know, he ain't do shit, he don't know nothing about it. And the people that take the falls, people we don't be knowing. So it's like, who is this?
They jump on a grenade. There's always someone to jump on a grenade if you're important enough.
That's right. That's my thing. So we don't never know who these people is. It's like, who do you blame?
Whoever he called out stopped his public engagements, and he doubled up his personal security after that. And then he shut up and gave the running of the app to someone else.
Can I ask you something? Right? When he shut up and gave when he shut up and gave the app to somebody else to run, what does that tell you?
That somebody's in control.
They got to him and they got to him and he's like, all right, I'm gonna chill out. I was bugging.
Nothing is a bigger motivator than somebody might make you stop breathing.
Yeah. And make you and let you know that all the money you got you can't hide from what the type of shit we on.
Biden gets happy when you give him red Jello. He old as hell. He likes ice cream too, bro. Don't forget about that.
Biden is a dumb retarded. Yo.
He loves the ice cream. It's delicious.
Yeah, Biden is a dumb nigga.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I think they're all like you said. They're all this. They all got somebody they got to answer to too.
It's somebody at the top, and they puppeteering all this little theater, the politics. That's why I said the politics, both sides. Them niggas probably really don't like each other, but the people at the top ain't beefing. Ain't no beef. Like all y'all millions is fighting, ain't no beef where the money at, and then who is paying these? That's why I don't get into the it's a trust fund because you can't. At some point you get to the top, and these people is paying everybody. So who pays them? Nobody pays them. They where the money is. They making shit rock. They can have no money. They don't need money. Well, these people we talking about don't need no money.
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying. They don't need no money, dog. They don't need no money. These people is worth $0. They don't need shit. They don't. There is no money where the people I'm talking about. The money don't really matter to them because if you controlling the money, what is money? I can say I got $500 billion, $1 trillion if I want. If I'm controlling shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this the thing, right? This what I ask people. Who's in charge of how much money is worth? Like, you know how they be saying the yen is the highest or such and such is the who's in control of that?
I have no clue.
Whoever's in control of that is the shit. That's the person that's running everything. Whoever's the one that tell you who higher dollar is worth much and this and that and this and that. Whoever's in control of that, that's who running shit.
Damn.
You'll never find out who running that.
Well,
I always used to think like who says what is what. Like
the rumor is this: when the Roman Empire ended, they became the Vatican, the church. Europe became the bank. That's why they was always the ones that was manipulating with their fingers in Africa and all these other places, taking money. And so Europe, and I forget whether they said that was the Greeks or whoever the hell, that they became just the bank. They ran everything. That's why they were so lucrative, and they were taking so much money out of Africa, $500 billion a year worth of resources, leaving Africa, going straight up to European countries. That's crazy.
Because because Europe is a cold country and really ain't that much resources up there outside of Italy. There's probably a little resources in Italy because it's close to the bottom, but everywhere else is cold. So you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be saying about the Africans. The reason why the Europeans could take all y'all shit because y'all still on some moral shit, soft. Get on some gangster shit. Y'all need to get to build y'all country. Y'all have to. People start respecting y'all. Stay in your own countries. Now I'm starting to see more African leaders is more getting on some gangster shit. I ain't gonna front. I've been seeing.
It's like 30 of them that's been wilding right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I like when I be seeing that, I be proud of that. Like, that's how y'all do it. Because that's the only way you come up. Like, and everybody would be cool. Like.
It's like young dudes. Half of them dudes is younger than you.
But that's how you gotta be, though, my nigga. You need some young blood. I swear that's what America need. I swear it should be illegal for you to be president and you like 70. We need some young blood, 40, 50-year-old niggas. That's what we need. We need young blood. That's what's wrong with America. All these old racist white niggas, that's what's wrong with it.
Well, they in line with what the powers that be want. That's why a lot of them.
Nah. The powers that be, it's not about them being old and racist. It's about them being half stupid and senile.
I mean, like follow their instructions and not buck. follow
what you mean?
Like
They more programmed because they've been in the game longer.
He's making decisions that aren't best for us, but it's obviously best for a certain agenda, and he doesn't really care. How many
crazy is whoever's running the agenda, right? This is the thing, right? The agenda is not good. It's not best for who is this best for? It's fucking everybody up. This shit ain't no good. This shit's not good. Like, it's not good. It's looking crazy out here, man. Box of cereal is $8, dog.
Get the hell out of here. $8.
I swear, like the big family size, like $8, man.
That's wow.
The little box, the little small one is $5, $6. Shit costs too much, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't have to go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of meat. That shit's gonna cost you $200, $300.
Oh, for real, for real.
Yeah, like it's crazy out here.
A big ass steak I bought that I just cooked, that shit was like $22.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you hear something I've been wanting to get into. This is some weird ass shit that's completely off topic.
Nah, go ahead.
I wanted to get into trying to be a butcher, like not for work, but be able to butcher my own meat, so I could go.
I'm wrong with that.
Because I seen this one video, man. I'm over here at a $60 hunk of meat, right? He cut that shit up into like over $200 and some change worth of steaks.
I ain't with no fight. I ain't with no war shit. I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? What beats physical war? You see where you put?
Yeah, Wu-Tang. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't see that.
I ain't. We need to hold the gates. Like, yeah, I ain't with no physical war. Let me show you what beats physical war, right? You know how the powers that be became the powers that be by using this.
True.
You outthink somebody, even read all them strategy books, because you could physically fight, but so much you gonna out drain your resources. That's why what's going on now ain't making no sense, bro. I done read all them books that these people done read, like the 5 Rings, all them strategy books, the war strategy books. Depleting your resources is retarded. It don't make no sense what's going on right now, dog.
It seems to be intentional and malicious.
It does.
Yeah.
But like I said, it seemed like because certain people feel like their birth rates is low and ours ain't low, because you can't. And think about it, bro. The reason what really makes me feel like that. Slavery, when slaves, I didn't know this too. When we was enslaved, the life expectancy of a slave, like a long life, was 30 years.
Oh wow.
So the slaves was dying quick. That didn't work. Police lynching, letting KKK go in whole villages and just lynch all the black men and all that shit. That didn't work. Y'all tried to crack the drug shit, didn't work. Look, the abortion shit didn't work. Y'all keep saying all the bad food didn't work. The food deserts and all that shit, that didn't work. Then it start to feel like, damn, these niggas is immortal. Am I tripping, bro? Think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the life expectancy of a slave was, I'm talking about an old slave, was 30. If you lived to be 30, you was old.
Wow.
So that means most of them was dying probably in their 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is we still here?
Shit. You're right.
And I'm talking about the American ones. Not all the immigrants and everybody else. How the fuck is the black Americans still here? And all that shit they went through. Y'all was letting people burn up towns, all that shit. How is these people still? They say every disease kill us the most. We killing each other the most. How is these people still here?
Dave Chappelle says simple table salt kills niggas.
But can I say this though, bro? I think a lot of that's propaganda too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of stuff is killing. We do die, but I think a lot of that shit is made to scare us too. That's why they keep putting, oh, y'all die off this. They were saying COVID was killing us the most. Y'all say everything is killing us the most. Like, we to the point when we hear the shit, we don't even give a fuck. Like, we like, y'all say that about everything. They say COVID was killing us the most. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
COVID was killing overweight niggas, but most niggas that was catching that shit was shaking that shit off and keeping it moving.
I'm a fat nigga that caught it and I shook it off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that shit wasn't. But if you notice now, think of the opposite side. If you trying to kill us and you done tried everything, dog. You done tried it all. We done tried making y'all not being able to read for hundreds of years. And then as soon as we let y'all read and shit, y'all start having money. Y'all had so much money after we let y'all out of slavery. We were so shocked we had to steal that too. You know that's why they started stealing the money from the U.S. Freedmen's Bank, because they was like, damn, these niggas really got money. This was right after slavery.
Mm-hmm.
How we had money right after slavery?
Busting that ass, working hard, doing
But
shit.
it don't even, because we was doing all the work to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as they had to pay us, they had to pay us. You know what I'm saying? But they done try everything and it don't work. So now this is the next thing they doing. We just gonna let all these illegal aliens run on top of them and make them share the resources with all these people. We gonna get these people everything, and these people gonna grow. These people gonna come up around these black people and have vitriol towards the American blacks like everybody else does. You know it's coming. I know it's coming, bro. You know it's coming, right?
Yeah, I tried to warn cats too with the whole thing. I thought that the last election that we had any weight in was probably this one that just passed, and I figured after that we're not really gonna be able to hold it down like that no more, because they're gonna have, everybody's gonna be outnumbered. And especially,
I don't think it really matter though, bro. I think this my theory. I think we should just let them fuck it up. We should just stop participating in all that shit. Do our own shit. Stop voting. Stop all that shit. Cause it don't work for us. Cause this the thing, right? How you vote in a system that's rigged? Y'all giving us two shitty choices and telling us, yo, pick out of these two shit balls.
You know what's crazy is that your boy. I know he ain't your boy. I'm just being facetious. But Charleston White was pointing out how everyone's so concerned with the presidential election when the local electors and the people that actually represent you, that write the laws and do the laws, you're not even worried about it. Nobody's voting for them. And he said, you know that the electoral college is the one that's really going to select. So even if,
man, all that shit is a distraction, dog.
But
can I say something?
Go ahead.
All these politicians, how do you become a politician, man?
I had to run for it and get elected.
No. I guarantee you there's some kind of oath or some kind of pledge. You got to do some. It got to be right.
Yeah. You got to pledge.
So these people is already fucked up before we get them, dog. They don't never give us good. Like, even when you see, like, right, this what I'm saying. Hear me out. Even in the local elections, right? This is what my theory is, for us to just stop participating in this bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Even in the beginning, right? Even in the local elections, they still give you two or three trash ass people to pick out of. Like, these people ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna do the same thing the last motherfucker did, and that's in every city, dog. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So all that shit is a distraction for us. We don't. The laws is made to fuck us up. So we just gotta stop participating. That's for real.
You used to need the bag to run. Now it's not. So there was a dude that ran his whole campaign in Virginia. He won an elected office. He spent about $300-400. His opponent had hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend, and he won just because he was popular. People knew him, and they actually voted him in. He was an underdog.
All right. So who is this dog? Who is this dog?
Some local politician.
You sure they ain't put him there? That's what I'm saying.
I didn't look into it like that.
That's what I'm saying. My whole shit is even all of that. I be questioning that too. Mm-hmm. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Even you could say you spent $300-400, but how everybody know you? You feel what I'm saying? You can't. I can't get into that politics shit. Look, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Right? We can't get into politics, right? Unless they rewrite the whole Constitution all over again and all the laws. I don't give a fuck no more, because all them laws was written there to fuck us up. Them people that wrote all the laws in the beginning of the law, the laws was written there to give certain people advantage and to fuck us up. Mm-hmm. That's what all the laws, and these are the same laws we going by. Because certain people don't get the same, like, court ain't the same for me like it is for somebody else. None nigga had the same charges as me. This is statistically. You could look this up in federal studies.
Mhm.
A motherfucker that ain't the same color as me can get the same charge, same state, same city, same everything, same judge. And I'ma still get more time than this nigga, or go to jail. This nigga don't go to jail. Explain that to me.
Well, he said shit's crazy. DoorDash costs a liver and a kidney. Just to have food delivered costs $15. Taxes
Facts.
come out to
The delivery is just as much as the food costs, damn near.
Yeah. That's a given. I've been noticing that too with the delivery of stuff. It's been like
anything costs a whole bunch of money, but I'm telling you, bro, that's what it is, man. A lot of this shit is just to fuck us up, man. The laws was already written by a bunch of niggas that don't fuck with us. Like, they only let us free because they couldn't. They know they couldn't have kept us free. They couldn't have kept us in bondage forever because we was fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The Civil War had nothing to do with letting black people free. The Civil War was because the South wanted to be its own country. That's it. Stop. They need to stop with that. All Lincoln. They only let us free because we was fighting and we was fucking up people money. Because we was fighting, running, coming back, burning down plantations. That was going on, dog. All that y'all let us free. Y'all didn't let shit free. Because if y'all let us free, it wouldn't have been no Jim Crow shit after that. No disrespect, most other people that ain't black out, that ain't other people, the people that was here, the first settlers, they was all racist. Most of them. They try to act like some of them wasn't. Most of them was, because they was mad as fuck when the slaves got free. That's why the whites own. That's where the whites only bathrooms. That's where that came from, because the people was mad.
Well, they're also saying too that the best thing to do to make a poor Caucasian person feel better about themselves is tell them they were better than somebody else.
But that's even made up trope. Because look, bro, they wasn't poor at first. They just became poor because they fucked up their money.
No, everybody was like regular. No, everybody wasn't up there with the money. Like they said, only 6% of the cats even owned slaves. So once we wasn't property, the poor cats that didn't have a lot of money, they was the ones that was lynching cats.
This the thing, right? Do you believe that? This the thing? This what I be trying to get people to see. You believe these fucked up statistics these people be saying? You do know that's white guilt, right? They be guilty about that shit, so they try to say, "Oh, it was only a little bit of us." No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Stop the cat. Stop. They gotta stop because it's too many black people with different names. Y'all gotta stop the cat.
But you think that most of white America owns slaves? You already know you can look.
No, I don't think most, but I think it's more than they try to portray, because it's way too many black Americans with too many different last names. It's way too many last names.
Yeah, but I will believe that, like every American didn't own.
Nah, it wasn't that much, but hold on though. Now that I think about it, bro,
because you can look it up. The records are there.
Yeah, but bro, you do know they destroy records too. All the census ain't there neither. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What about before the 1870s? All that shit. What about before all that? It was no records. The reason why I'm thinking and I'm pausing, right, was one day I looked up. I said, "Yo, was there slaves in Connecticut?"
I did that too.
And guess what it said?
Yes.
There wasn't. Yes, there was slaves, but it was different. But the people up here would do will buy a couple. So how many people had slaves, bro? That's what I'm saying. Ain't no slave records of that.
No, but they did say that Connecticut outlawed slave only like about a year before the Civil War.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you. What happened to the slave records up here, though?
Yeah, one of my boys.
So what about the other slave records they ain't telling you about? That's why I don't get into that goofy shit. Because this is what I'm telling you. When it come to like statistics, they tell you what they want you to know. Because this is the thing that I notice about this country. This country did a lot of bullshit, and they like to try to erase it because they feel bad. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
I'll look at statistics, but I also look at the fact that if it's inaccurate and it's missing data. So you can't really hold it true. You can't hold it true if it's missing a bunch and a bunch is gone. But you can only get a baseline, and then you can say, okay, listen, even if this baseline, this section is missing, let's say it was like 15 to 16% higher, 20% higher. You know what I'm saying? You could probably assume and throw those numbers in, but no one will really know. And
So that means half the people had slaves. So mad people had way more slaves than they try to predict. This what I'm gonna say didn't happen. It wasn't no whole bunch of this. What I believe. I don't care what nobody say. Most of them niggas had slaves in the beginning. It was a difference though. Everybody didn't have a whole field of slaves though. Most people had one or two slaves. I don't believe that everybody had like 30, 40 slaves. Like the people with the last name Jackson, Jenkins, Jones.
yeah.
Like people, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. People with our last name might have had one or two slaves. Clinton. Cause it ain't too much of us like running around with you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't let them convince you, because you got to remember people be feeling guilty after shit happens. Like, so you can't go by their statistics. There you go. Shit, them people might have been there before whoever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the history's so fucked up. These people tell you what they want you to believe, bro.
It's like when they used to say that corny shit, like it's his story. Whoever won, it's his story.
But it's corny, but it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Victor tells they side, like, but I don't like. You ain't gonna say here. Only. So they always do that. Only certain 6% had. So you telling me 6% of the country had millions of people enslaved? Get the fuck out of here.
But they were trying to
make it seem it was only thousands. Yeah, right.
Oh, it definitely was more than that.
Millions. It was millions of niggas enslaved.
And also, I found out within the past year or so about the breeding farms and all the other atrocities that were done to these folks.
That was in Virginia. That's where they was auctioning the slaves all in Virginia. So a lot of them breeding farms was like in Maryland and in Virginia and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they don't want. It's a lot of shit they don't want to tell. They don't want to tell you we was fighting the whole time. They act like we was just getting our ass kicked. It was free slaves from the beginning that was running around free. It was niggas that was free from the beginning though. Like that was run and just be live their life as a free nigga, just running. It was people like that. It wasn't everybody wasn't just captured. It was people running and going back to get their people and all of that. Like, but they only tell one side, the boogeyman side. Like they made us slaves and let us free. It ain't work like that. Y'all let us free because we was costing y'all bread. That's what was going on.
You see, they was doing a DNA test for LeVar Burton. He found out his great-great-grandfather was a white dude. And LeVar Burton he was shocked. I don't know why he was that shocked. It does happen.
And nigga, if you just to think that's why we kind of a different ethnic group, like the Black Americans, because we got so much shit in us. Like we mostly African, but we got a bunch of other shit in us too. Like we a little bit different than all of us got white in us. Like most Black Americans got at least 35%, or no, not 25% white in you, like 25%.
Yeah, my shit's little. My shit's like, forgot what it was. It was real little. It wasn't no 20 something, or not even 20.
Who, you? Nah, I think you got about 20. Everybody got about 20, man. I can't even look it up no more. That shit been tripping.
Who's been doing? I'll try to do it.
Yeah, everybody got at least 20. If you look at all of it mixed up, like the English and the such and such and the such, everybody got at least 20, man. No matter how dark you is, no matter how we at least, that's just what it is. Like, because I don't got that much in me neither. Like, I don't got that much European in me. I'm Jewish, I'm English, Wales. I think that's it.
We're gonna have some gefilte fish. What up?
Yeah, whatever Jews is from like that Russia area from there, that's I'm Jewish.
Oh,
like
you
4% Jewish. Yeah, 4%, like around. It was before it was Russia. It was like a small. It might be Israel. I can't really tell. Like for real, it might have been Israel because it's like a small little piece over there near like that little area. Like,
well, I forgot. I've got to see Nene. Nene's still been BSing. She done had her results and never logged in. I could gift her a membership. I'm gonna tell her to give me her email address.
Yeah.
All right, where I gotta go again to see the makeup is the DNA, right?
DNA, yeah. And go to DNA story.
All right, yeah, I see my shit small. I got 2% Sweden, Denmark, 2% Norway. All the Caucasians are 2% France, 2% Scotland, 2% Ireland. Okay, let me open the whole thing. Oh no, I don't want to see all that. All the rest of my joint is all mixtures of African. I'm 20%. I'm 23% Cameroon. What is it? Cameroon Congo and Western Bantu. 29% Nigerian. 18% Mali. Only 8% Senegal. 8 Benin, Togo, Ivory Coast. 4, and the rest of it's like the European mixture. And then
The 222.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
hitting.
so you was only like 8% white, like. Yeah, I think I got like I don't hold on, let me see. Tell you right now, cause
yeah, I haven't been messing around with the ancestry. I've been meaning to finish off my tree. Then it was
I hit the wall. I can't. I'm telling you, I'm trying to find where the Clinton shit came from, because all I can find is Henry Oswald Clinton. He was born in Florida. That's all I know.
He was a brother down in Florida.
Pop's grandfather.
Okay.
He was born in Florida in 1880, but I can't find his parents. Yeah, I'm England and Northern Western Europe 10%, 3% Jewish, and 1% Wales. Oh, so I'm only 10, 13, 14% European. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. When they be like, "Oh, you light skin ain't got shit to do with it." Black people make all color people. You could be from Africa and make light skin niggas. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it.
I watched this
You
YouTube
make every color people. Yeah,
I was following a lot of YouTube channels that were doing reactions to people's DNA tests. I watched this YouTube video. But did we miss something from mine? I watched this YouTube video with this girl. It was about your complexion. Took a test. 100% African. Not a proper nothing but African in her.
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with we come all colors. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, Chris,
we literally come all colors, like. And the crazy shit is, if I'm only what I said, 13% European or something like that. If people see my mom's is light skinned, like super light skinned with freckles, nigga.
Yeah.
You would think, oh, that nigga half white. Hell no, I ain't.
That's what we
I'm
thought.
not. My mother and father black.
Thought my mom saw her grandma once, and her grandma was a very fair skinned woman.
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
With light eyes and light brown hair. She wasn't a lot of European. She was mostly black too. Because it would be more European in my shit if grandma was biracial.
That's fact too, yeah. Because a lot of Spanish people ain't shit but black people that speak Spanish, man. That's serious. They just don't, whether they claim it or not, they could act like they ain't. A lot of them do their ancestry, they be African. They don't mad as hell. They could be mad all they want. It's true. Y'all just, because if you take some of the Spanish families, right? Especially Dominicans, you take some of these families and put them next to like my family, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, nigga. I got mad light skinned niggas in my family. You would think we is Dominican. It's mad high yellow niggas with curly hair and all that shit in my family. Color eye, all that shit in my family. You would think we is Dominican. We all black. Mother, father, all that shit black. My cousins, all that. Like, So that ain't got nothing to do with it. Black people make every color people. You know what I'm saying? So the language ain't got nothing to do with what color you is for it. It's just the language is just where you was colonized at. Like that's it.
Now, honestly, the Spanish language comes from the European country. Spain.
Yeah, Spain. Yeah, that's it. And real Spain, all these people that be mad at black people, right? That y'all saying y'all ain't black and all that shit. If y'all go to Spain, the Spain people treat you just like me.
Mm-hmm.
They'll see you and probably treat you worse than me for even acting like you Spanish.
I heard a
dead serious.
I heard a story about a Navy ship that docked. Right, they had a couple of Puerto Rican sailors on there, docked in Spain, and they told them, I said, listen, try your best not to speak Spanish while you're here. Some of these people are really weird about that.
Mm-hmm.
These Puerto Ricans went, say, I'm Spanish. Da, 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 da. Man,
you ain't Spanish.
Back to the ship with their asses freshly whooped. Those Spaniards beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, because you ain't Spanish. Real Spanish people got blonde hair and blue eyes over there. They ain't look like white people. They don't look like y'all. Y'all not to them. Y'all ain't Spanish. You a nigga that speaks Spanish to them. So whether you deny that shit or not, like it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't. The language ain't got nothing to do with what you is. Like,
dude, Spain hates
facts. All them European countries do. Nigga, the French hate everybody too.
Yeah.
They all like that. Everywhere is like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is true. And it, like, it's even before they created this unified white race that never existed before. Europeans were just battling Europeans. They hated you. You just didn't come from their spot. Everybody
they still do that. They still even they to this day, right? They still got their beefs, but they know they just squash their beefs to hate on us more than everything. Like, that's all of it. They still got their beefs. Like the Irish and the Italians, Germans and the Polish, they all still hate each other. Russians and such, they all still hate each other. They still got them same beefs.
But they were talking the only thing, and me and Pops were talking about this before, out of all the European nations, one of the only nation that hasn't abused and used Africa to the extent that most of the other countries have has been Russia.
Yeah.
Because Russia has their
own.
Know
why?
Yeah.
They got their own resources, and they been too busy beefing with everybody else too.
You hit that nail on the head.
They ain't really got no time to, like, everybody in Europe. See, the thing with Russia is Russia is strong enough to fight off the rest of the other European niggas that be trying to steal shit out of Russia. So they keep them niggas out of there. Russia own problem. They just be beefing with each other, like the countries inside of there, the land masses be beefing with each other, because it done been a few things. Them in Russia, the unified countries. Remember when it's unified countries?
Mm-hmm.
Then it went back to Russia after Gorbachev. Remember the nigga with the big tattoo on his head? That nigga, after him, it was the Unified States or whatever it was called, and then it went back to Russia. So they got their own internal shit, but they keep other European countries outside of their shit. Y'all ain't getting none of these resources.
Most of the European countries were dependent on Russian resources to survive. Like, they were dependent on Russian oil. Like, when this shit went down with Ukraine and they sanctioned, Trump warned Europe, yo, listen, you're using Russian oil. You're begging us for money, but you're using Russian oil. If shit hits the fan and Russia starts beefing, y'all gonna be screwed. They laughed at them. You don't know what they're talking about. Now you try to ask them niggas, they sad, man. They're screwed. So they try to sanction Russia. Russia cut their fucking teeth off on them.
Russia got their own shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we got our own shit too. We like stealing. Our people just like stealing,
and they need to get it. It was getting it for a while. Before Biden shut everything down, we were like number 2 in the world for oil production.
Yeah, and Biden is the worst nigga on earth, nigga. Get that stupid ass nigga out of here, like, for real. Whoever giving him the orders needed, man.
That's why I tell people, if they try to blame him on inflation, I said, no, inflation's not his fault. But he threw a match on some gasoline when
he just made it worse. Like, he just made it worse.
Way worse. If they would have kept their mouth shut and not touched any border policies, We still have a border issue, but nowhere near what it is now.
We always probably gonna have a border issue because we got a border.
It's nowhere near like it was. This is ridiculous, bro.
This is ridiculous, and I don't care who you ask. I don't care what color is. I don't care. Everybody, ain't nobody happy about that outside of them black niggas on TV talking about we need to support immigrants. Get the fuck out of here. That shit. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody happy about that.
Every American supports immigration, just not this bullshit they're doing. This is
but this is I ain't gonna front, bro. Even if you ask, but listen to me. Even if you ask Americans right now, we on some fuck immigration shit all as a whole right now. There's too many of them niggas right now. Y'all need to slow all of that down for a minute.
That's only because
even legal shit. That's only because they flooding the zones.
And they bastardized the word immigrant. They fucked with the language. They just fucked with everything.
But that's what I ain't gonna front. That's another thing too. Them Democrats, y'all niggas is demonic because y'all stay stealing some shit and changing the definition of the American language too, like English. Like they stay, y'all stole woke. Woke was black people being enlightened to like certain shit that's going on. Now y'all just made woke for all this goofy, anything goofy that go on, y'all call it woke. Like y'all done stole that. Y'all just be stealing all our shit, like, and just changing the definition of it, like turning it into some weird shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at this genealogy shit. I need to shut down some windows. I got too many windows open.
Nigga be having 100 windows open.
I got forgetting these 4 monitors. I got a bunch all over the place. It's all over the place, man. Remember when they did the dab? Hold up.
Yeah, they all that shit always happens. That shit always happens. That's how slang. That's how some words we use as slang. That's how they get played. That's how we know it's played out. Once mainstream media start using them, you be like, all right, we just make up another word. Like that's how that shit go. Like for real. Once they start doing a dab, that shit they was doing a dab everywhere. All right, bro, I got a question to change the subject. Like, right?
Go ahead.
Lately, I've been seeing mad like little clips of videos of shit of people taking men taking women on, asking women on dates, and then when they get on a date, they'll bust it out like, how you feel about paying for half of the meal?
Okay,
what you think about that shit? Like asking a woman out on a date and then in the middle of the date asking her to pay for half of it.
I think that's some click view shit. I ain't never asked a chick to pay half of anything if I took her out.
Even if it's a click, I still think niggas be doing that.
I could believe it. But if you ask, whoever's idea was to go on a date should pay.
Right.
I've had girls pay on a date before. They've paid.
In the beginning?
In the beginning, like paid on me while I went to wash my hands or use the bathroom, come back, tab was paid. I was like, all right, just let me do the tip then.
Yeah, that would have probably made me mad. I don't want. I'd rather pay like. You feel what I'm saying? If I asked,
I gave him a lovely tip though.
Yeah. All right, so that's cool. because I'd rather pay. Like I ain't that. I'll be like, nigga, what kind of goofy ass niggas? Oh, that's different. She invite her friends. I'ma leave.
Yeah.
As soon as I get there and she invite her friends, I'm out. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm going to the back. I'm gonna leave. She got a ride.
That's been a thing that's been going around too with a girl. I think it's staged, but the girl will be asking the boyfriend to pay for all of her friends. I'm not even staying there.
I don't play like that. I'm not even staying there. Like as soon as I pull up, like say I pull up, if I meet a chick somewhere and I pull up and she got her friends there, I'm out. I ain't staying there.
Who these bitches?
Exactly. I'm not even going into that because you already know it's gonna be confrontational. I'm not even saying none of that. I'm just gonna leave. Y'all call me corny while behind my back.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If she invites her friends, I'm like, I'm out. We ain't even gonna get to the food, my nigga.
Yeah, I never had a girl do any shit like that. Well, me
neither. None of this shit that happens on the internet never happened to me. Like, never.
If we went out, right, and it was a group of people, including like a bunch of friends and everything, we got different tabs. I pay for me and my girl. and I left a little something for the tip, and everybody else just argued about what they wanted. And listen, man, what's gratuity? I didn't know what no gratuity. They just would argue about it amongst themselves. Only when
I
I'm
ain't
home,
getting.
my
Yeah,
lady.
I'm not even going. I don't even like as much horror stories I done heard about group dinners and all that. I'm not even doing none of that goofy shit. I'm cool. Like, man, I ain't with none of
Yeah,
that group shit.
Always got dragged into it. Man. You know, my ex used to like to hang out with her friends sometimes, and most of the time I would like choose not to go, and she never bothered me.
Yeah,
Never bothered
I'm
me if I didn't
cool.
want to go.
Now, if I know these people, like if it's her friends and I got build a rapport with them, that's something different. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going on no random date with no random motherfuckers. Like it's a whole bunch of getting everybody arguing about who gonna pay and all this goofy shit. Like I ain't doing none of that shit.
Yes,
And I'm not paying. I'm not buying food for your friends. If I just met you and I invite you somewhere and you pull up with your friends, I'm out.
Yo, they have videos of where the girl would show up because she couldn't get to sit there and bring her 4 kids and shit out.
Like, well, I'm out again. Like, what are we doing here? Just say you can't get no babysitter, bitch. Like, what is we doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't even gotta do all that, like all the goofiness. Like, just say you can't get a babysitter. Like, that's it. Like, not no big deal. Like,
or yo, Miss Lovable, welcome. Hard pause. I gotta re-record that hard pause. It don't hit like the original one did.
what happened to the old one?
I accidentally hit clear.
Oh damn!
My fat ass fingers.
You just gotta do it over.
With these pads, you can hit clear and you got to do it over. I'll just do it. Plus, I was trying to sneak it in by saying hard pause a couple times while we were talking, but it's just not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
But we'll get it back. Hard pause. We'll get that.
I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that shit a lot. I'm like, man, hell no.
I don't even like it's bad because like I don't even want to really deal with a girl that got a bunch of damn kids and shit no more. I don't want to do that at all. Unless their kids are grown or the shit's different, I'll deal with that.
If she got little kids, I'm good too.
I don't even want to mess with them little kids. Fuck them kids.
No, I said that's what I said. If she got a bunch of little kids, I'm straight. If her kids like big, I'm cool with that. But I ain't. She got if she got a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, I'm good. Like you got too much shit going on. You can't go nowhere.
I ain't trying to come over there and change no diapers and shit. You know.
Yeah, I'm not changing no diapers. I ain't raising nobody else's kids. I got my own. I don't give a fuck if I mess with a shit. You got kids. Them your motherfucking kids.
Yeah, some people try to.
That's me.
But you know, no. Here's the deal: what people don't understand, like, and take it from a dude that lived in a house with other people's kids. Once you get in a relationship with an individual and those kids move into your home, you can't help but parent them. You gotta.
Yeah, I'm not having none of that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not having none of. Hell no.
But you
no. You stay at your own house and I stay at my own house. Then.
But you can't whoop their ass.
You can't do nothing. That's why I'm not having no unruly motherfuckers in my house. You tripping? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
I dated a girl. She told me she had one kid. I came to find out. Damn, lying ass.
Nigga, that's a wild lie. That's 1 to 4 is like, God, sheesh.
Quick question though. How fine was she, Chris?
She had to be fire. She probably was fire. And she even could pull off that lie, she had to be fire. I would anyone's ass. Yeah, I'm cool on that. Like,
well, if they come in your house, they gotta accept the ass whooping. That's how it is.
I'm cool on that. If you got little kids, I'm straight. I done dealt that shit. I had my own kids. I'm past that stage of little kid shit.
Yeah,
that's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, same. I can't deal with
your kids got to be older, like, you know what I'm saying?
And even if they're older, you got to make sure the chick ain't got an unhealthy relationship with enabling their kids to be douchebags because they expect you to help financially with their bad decisions of them helping the kids make bad decisions.
Hell no, I don't give a fuck what she think. I ain't helping her with this grown ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga grown, he better go get a job. You know what I'm saying? This nigga grown as fuck, nigga. When I was when I was like that's like me. If I was 17, 18, my mom's would have got a boyfriend. That nigga wouldn't have had to do shit for me.
I mean, grown, yeah, but you was also at 7 shit at 12. You was a different nigga,
right? That's what I'm saying. So ain't wouldn't have been no shit like that. Like, what is they talking about? Like, what? That's why I don't want no kid. I don't want no chick with no babies. Cause here's the thing: if I got a baby, you don't gotta help me with mine. I ain't one of them niggas. You ain't never gotta watch mine or do nothing.
We had this debate with one of my female friends. She was saying that's why she don't like dating guys because she don't want to be nobody's mama. I said, but you don't understand. If the kids got a good mama and they got a good daddy, bitch, they don't want you to be their mama. You ain't never gonna be able to be their mama.
I don't know now one nigga that got a baby moms and got a new girlfriend and the girlfriend is helping that nigga with his kids. I don't know one nigga. That shit rarely happens, dog. Like unless the chick is retarded. Unless your baby mom's on some retarded shit, she just don't want to be a mother. Like that rarely happens, dog.
Now, though.
It is, but most of the time the nigga be running from her. He ain't taking care of them kids either.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
Grandma got to take care of them.
Grandma get them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it might be the dad grandma. It might be the dad mother.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Excessively bitchy for
like,
me. You know,
I knew she was fire.
You remember she remind me of when Carlos Miller was they were doing an 85 South tour, and there's this girl that was like 36 years old, and he was like, "You 36, you got any kids?" And then she goes, "No, all proud." He said, "That pussy trash. You gonna tell me nobody believe in you?"
I ain't gonna lie, like, cause you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that, like chicks bragging about not having kids and they be in their older 30s. To most niggas, that's a red flag. Something wrong with your motherfucking ass.
Couldn't make no connections. You couldn't have a relationship.
Yeah, something wrong with you. You feel what I'm saying? There's some kind of flaw there. Like that's how niggas looking at it. Like it might not be, but that's how niggas looking at that shit. Because even if you look at most celebrity chicks that don't got no kids, you know something wrong with the Mary J. Blige. Like she can't keep no nigga to save her life.
Do she have kids?
She don't got no kids.
Oh wow.
Ashanti just got pregnant by Nelly. Like she had to double back and get her old nigga. Like, what are we doing here? Like, and she probably gonna have to. That's geriatric pregnancy. That's what the doctors call it.
Well, she rich enough to be able to stay home in bed if shit gets crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll have the best odds of having a successful.
Yeah, she was never poor anyway.
Yeah.
She was never poor anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've dated a lot of red flags in the past. I learned to just not involve myself. I see a certain amount of red flags, I don't even talk to them no more. I don't even give them a chance to have a conversation with me anymore. Now, if it's different, if we like friends, I'll talk to some red flag bitches as a friend all day. I won't deal with them like that though. I don't give a fuck what they say.
If you lie and say you got one kid and you got 4, I'm definitely never speaking to you again. That's a wild ass lie.
Crazy. She was hoping she's gonna throw that thing on you and you fall in love and be able to accept all her million kids with 10 different babies.
Or she thought she was pretty enough to get away with that lie, but it was no reason to lie because it probably most niggas, if you tell them the truth, especially if you look good enough, them niggas don't care. Yeah, they might wife you still. Niggas don't care.
Yeah, shit, fuck that.
Most niggas don't care, man. They say they do, they don't.
Hey, what's up, sis? Much love. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. I'm still on Meet Me making them red flags lose their tempers. Yo, Meet Me's is just for dating. I think it's a joke, but for entertainment, it's alright. It's alright. Love you
man,
too.
All that motherfucking dating apps and all that shit is crazy. Like,
I was on Meet Me not to date. I was just on there streaming.
But ain't that a date me app or some shit like a dating app?
It was dating, and then they moved to streaming, and then they moved back to dating because they needed the bodies to be on there. But I was, I messed around and dated a couple people off the app when I was single because they would slid in my DMs, and it was I thought they was cool, but yeah, hindsight, my first choice would never be that app. Because here's what I talk about dating on these apps, right? It's like it's a big barrel, right? And it's full of shit. And then you got to shove your arm into it and sift around. There's a diamond in there somewhere.
I can't get
Diamond in
into
there
that.
somewhere.
Like,
And then you
I
catch
ain't
the
patient
diamond.
enough for that.
Either way, when you pull your arm out, you're still covered in shit.
Yeah, I can't get into that shit. Like,
I
yeah.
never used it for that. Now I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day when a brother was,
But I'm talking about all dating apps. I
I
can't
used
get
plenty of
jiggy
fish.
with.
I was killing them on there.
Yeah, I
was
can't get
killing them
jiggy
on
with
there.
none of them shits.
She says, "Speaking, yes."
Oh yeah, this nigga went down a Christian app hole. This nigga is a legend. Chris, shout out to Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos is a legend.
He was on Christian Mingle.
Boy, this nigga is a legend.
Yo, Russ had a story we was talking about where he was on Christian Mingle and his name on there was fucking what is it?
I remember that he told that story
Yeah,
up here.
it's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I can't get jiggy, but like that's like another whole nother. I've never been on none of them dating apps before. Like I can't get jiggy with that. I feel like I'm just desperate. Like,
nah, it ain't really desperate. Here's the thing: it's weird now in these dating ages that these bitches be real aggressive. Before, back in the day, you had to get to know somebody to let them know you weren't a serial killer or a rapist. Now they just be like, "Meet me now, nigga."
yeah, I can't get jiggy with that. Yeah.
You fucking around.
Yeah, I can't get jiggy with that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
You gonna take it?
Just even putting my picture on there, I'll feel crazy. Like,
yeah, I haven't fucked one of them in years, man. Many years. But I'm seeing somebody now, so I ain't fucking with none of that shit anyway.
oh, I'm pretty sure the niggas up there be wild aggressive. Cause it's probably full of incels. Like it's a bunch of incels up there. Like,
oh shit. Badu, I had the Badu app. I deleted.
I don't even know what that is. Like,
it's an app that used to be like a weird dating app, and then they put live streaming on it. It's a weird one. You had any
wormhole?
Well, don't put your business out here. You know, you already know you on Badu, and this your real Facebook. You're gonna have some people sliding in your DMs if they lurk.
Nasty.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Have you seen my dick? They send you a dick.
Yep, that's oh my God.
I never do why dudes do that, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I be like, do that work? Like y'all just be wilding out, just do that. I doubt that shit ever works.
I wonder if it ever worked. I
don't think that shit work. God, it'd be way too many women complaining about that. Like that can't work.
Fuck you! I ain't trying to. Oh, nice penis.
Yeah,
you want to holler? Here's my phone number. Now there might be some nymphos out there that I met a lot of friends. Oh, mama do. You met a lot of friends? I met some, cool friends. Here's what I used to do when I was heavy on the dating apps, right? I go on a date. My number one thing on every date was to have fun. So I met so many girls that I never really even hollered at no more that we just became cool. Some of them got married and kept me on their social media because it was that cool. But I'm the niggas gonna have fun regardless.
I ain't gonna front. I ain't that cool. I ain't, man. Hell no.
Cooler than you think, man. Everybody have a great time.
I ain't about to be like, I'm saying I ain't as cool as you. I ain't about to be up there making friends and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You should be up there trying to smash. What the hell you being friendly with?
Hell no, I ain't even trying to go up there. Hell no. Like, I be feeling like, I don't know, like that be where the crazy bitches be at. I feel like crazy people be up there. Yeah, but I feel like it's more crazy motherfuckers up there. Like,
be the crazy dating that church or a Walmart, man.
Hey, a lot of resources up there.
So you been, you know, if you having trouble meeting people, And that's one of the things that works with the dating apps here, especially in the DMV. There's a lot of professional women that don't have time to meet people. So they get on a dating app. What do you got? What do I tell you?
Them snow bunnies, they ain't fucking with me though.
No,
Like that's who up there.
No, but no, not only, man. There's like black chicks that are like work for law firms. I met one at a bar like years ago, and then my friends was like, "Shh, Julia's actually talking to a black woman." Like I never talked to black women, man.
You be liking them bunnies though. You do like them bunnies.
I usually date whoever the hell I want. But
you do like you got a plethora of them bunnies on your resume though.
But yeah,
you had a stretch where you was bunny crazy though.
I had a stretch where I was Asian crazy.
That too.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it was like, even with this chick, I talked to her. We did exchange numbers. Numbers. She worked for a law firm. She was single. I never talked to her no more. I never called her ever. This was years ago. This was like maybe like a year or two before COVID.
She probably thought you was intimidated by her job.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what she thought. I'm sure that's what she thought though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just got distracted by other vaginas at the time.
More easier vaginas.
Accessible. That wasn't all the way in DC. They was local.
Shit. DC ain't far from you, nigga.
Still, I mean, sometimes you don't feel like driving out there or having them out there.
Yeah, I get it.
Back then, especially back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a more mature, fostered individual. I let all this gray hair go out, so I got to be a little more classy with it. I was thinking about coloring this shit in again, because unless I do it where I can make it all the same color.
I don't know. Leave that shit salt and pepper, man. Fuck all that dye shit.
That's what
my shit. I ain't never touching my shit.
That's what my girl said. Leave it gray.
Yeah, I should leave it alone, man.
Let it be. Well, thank you, sis. I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's it? Dobbsy? Dobbsy? Yo, thank you for the
Nah, this nigga crazy. This nigga say he never let him know where he lived till he get married. Yeah, I ain't scared of the women. I don't care if they know where I live at. I don't give a fuck.
That's because he probably got that voodoo dick. He probably be having bitches ready to cut.
What?
He be throwing it on them and they just won't leave him alone. They be stalking the shit out of him. That's why Chris scared. He probably had a couple of them put some voodoo dolls under his pillow with some. Try to work that hoodoo on him. The girl, what you talking about? Oh, we haven't talked in a while. You got to do some catching up. But what you want to do? We hit the 2 hour mark, man.
You know, shut it down, boy.
We can shut it down. All right, let's do this.
I had one incident where I had my car keyed up. Oh yeah, I done had that before. That ain't nothing. That's regular. That ain't really too crazy. That was just a bitch.
You can't. We'll talk when we get off. Yeah, we'll talk when I get off here. Little sister's like, well, you ain't tell me. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Nigga, you see, I ain't flinch when you said that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, thank you for wherever you're coming from for coming to the Hard Pause podcast. We're gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that sound clip probably right when I get off of here. I appreciate all you folks. Please make sure you're going to Quarter Water TV, getting a taste of some of that quality content on Quarter Water.
Please.
And also make sure all the music we featured, including Murray's that's here, is Mark Matthew featuring Shawn Silver, and we have links to all their music. We also featured a song by Slumpzero. Links to his music are all on Spotify, are all in the description. Come back anytime. We do this every Sunday, approximately 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You got anything else you want, big bro?
Nope.
All right, much love. Thank you guys for coming. Much love. Hard pause.
Wave for Murray's. First you wanna ride the